Hello. 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 Oh, hi. Hi. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Waiting for Sean to get on to join me here. Eventually, he's getting there. Welcome in. Welcome into WWE Extreme Rules. What just happened? Like literally, what the fuck just happened? While we wait for Sean to get on, I'm gonna play some Blitz. Because Sean, like most things, is a whore. He's not watching, so. Land inside the circle. The match starts with the storm already moving, so land carefully. I've just been alerted that Sean is working on a patch. Damn it. So Sean's having to improve problems with Fortnite because he forgot to download the latest patch. There's no way I have 15.4 ping. I was just in there. Never mind. Once we get Sean on, we will talk about Extreme Rules. I do believe my Skype is on. Isn't it? God damn it. Really, Skype? I never logged you out. Can't find earbuds. We're live on the PixelGuyz.com. Promise Sean is going to join us here. Talk about Extreme Rules. I promise. Hello, Mother. I'm doing okay. They can't allow that. No. Mother? No. No. Ow! Why did you do that? Yes, I'm telling you no, you cannot have my food. I am not a mean person. I don't know what you're talking about. Ugh. Someone was in the water. I swear I saw him. Alright, hang on. Let me get Sean in here and hopefully I don't die.
Look at this morose motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah,
Hey.
yeah.
Yeah. It's Jay and all his Jadums.
I don't know about that.
I know about that. Because I have a penis.
That's cool.
It is. It gets me in trouble, though.
How does it get you in trouble?
I have to tell you that, Jay, and I have to kill you.
Oh yeah?
Yep. Yeah, I started Fortnite, and it's like, new patch.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I was like, all right, 3 hours. I was like, well, that's going to be a problem.
What's it at right now?
Let's see here. It is at 1 out of 22 gigs.
How many?
1 out of 22.
God damn.
Yep. You'd think the thing would update it by itself, since that's what all my other games do, but no. He wants to be special. That's why we can't have nice things, Jay.
It's true. All right, so Extreme Rules. That was a thing that happened.
First of all, it's the horror show Extreme
I
Rules.
fucking know. I still don't understand the concept of a horror show.
Oh, probably because of the whole swamp fight.
That was kind of eh.
Yeah, that wasn't the best. We'll get to that here in a bit. So,
Mark says hi, Sean. By the way,
hi, Mark. I wish I could be there, but you know, PlayStation hates me. It's cool.
right?
Oh no, I did something bad.
What'd you do?
I'm playing Hitman, and I went through a window, and then everybody who knows I'm not supposed to be there is standing 2 feet away from me. So let's not do that again. See, I did not catch the pre-show.
I caught some of it. It was eh.
I did hear Kevin Owens was there.
He was.
Was he doing Kevin Owens things?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's all we can hope for. So, all right. Let's see here. Boom. Boom.
First match of the evening, I believe, was the New Day against Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro for the SmackDown Tag Team titles,
You are correct, sir.
in which Shinsuke and Cesaro won.
They put Kofi through a table, double the tables.
Yeah, that one I was not expecting. They haven't done that one in like years.
Yeah, it's probably because it's hard to secure going through the second table once you hit that first one. But I thought that was a solid match. It was a little kind of all over the place for me, but all in all, pretty good.
Yeah. Um, what was the next match?
It was Bailey versus Nikki Cross.
Bailey defended her, or yes, defended her SmackDown Women's Championship and successfully won, albeit with Sasha shenanigans as usual.
Right.
Like she needs to be dethroned.
Well, I think what they're doing is the two woman power trip like they did with Triple H and Stone Cold back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what this is all about. So it's more of a they're trying to get people to make sure they know they're heel and they don't make sure people boo them. Not that they need help with that, but you know how wrestling fans are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was an okay match. I really would have liked to see Nikki Cross win.
True. I think she could use a good win.
Poor girl hasn't had a actual women's title match, or actually a women's title reign. Excuse me.
Right. She hasn't had a good solid match. That's like her first good solid match since NXT when she was fighting Asuka for the NXT. Not Asuka. Um, I think it was Asuka. Yeah, Asuka for the women's championship in the NXT. I think that's the last time she had a solid, good singles push. Because it's always been Sanity or Alexis's best friend or whatever. Yeah, so that's her. I guess that's her real first good push by herself.
Yeah,
Granted, it had Alexa by her side, but she showed that she's, I guess, at least a good singles competitor. So we may get something out of it in the future.
possibly. And the next match is
You want to call it a match?
was it the United States title?
Correct.
Yeah, apparently Apollo Crews is injured, quote unquote.
uh, According to the sheets, he's got the COVID,
That's why.
and WWE doesn't like people knowing they have COVID.
I don't understand that. Like
Well, because they'll get
AEW is like, look, we know that there's something going on in the world. We understand what's going on. We're gonna donate to like charities and shit. We take care of our wrestlers, etc., etc. But WWE's like, Corona? You mean the beer? The what? What are you talking about? What? Huh?
what? Because it all comes down to they don't want to get shut down because as we've seen, too many people got corona. They shut down a business. So WWE is trying to keep off the books how many people are actually sick in the WWE, even though a lot of their production crew, a lot of their wrestlers, a lot of their commentating team got corona. At least
Really?
one, yeah. Because I think it broke a couple weeks ago that a lot of their TV staff got tested positive for corona because they Kayla Braxton had it, Renee Young, and so anybody they came in contact with had it. So it's hard to keep hard to keep people from getting sick when the majority of the people have it.
Yeah.
And I think there was a leaked, not a leak, but a anonymous insider who wrote a open letter to one of the papers who worked for WWE saying, "Yeah, there's no way we can keep physical distance in this." And
Mm-hmm.
as you and I both know, there's no way we could even keep a physical distance if we were doing our job
Mm-hmm.
because sometimes it requires you to touch people to help microphones or outfits or
Mm-hmm.
something.
Mm-hmm.
And so all these people, all the production people, producers have to do that. They have no other choice.
Exactly.
So that's so a lot of them got corona because they have to touch each other. I'm getting found out here. Of course. What's your thought?
But yeah, it's odd to me that um, God damn it. It's odd to me that they like how do you real like it makes me wonder how AEW, outright saying, "Hey, we know about Corona,"
Right.
and WWE kind of like sweeping it under the rug.
Yeah. Because yeah, because WWE, like, I guess it all depends on your outlook of how you want to run the business. WWE wants to run the things that they stop, then the money will dry up, which is not the case. Like, and it's mainly like Vince and the higher ups are keeping it going. Like some of these, some of the people are just showing up because, well, it's their job. Like,
Yeah,
like what else are you gonna do? It's not like you can stop them.
right.
But so so they're just showing up to work, and the higher ups are like, as you know, Vince pushed for the Jack for Florida to consider the WWE as an essential business, and
Yeah.
that's what. Granted, that's helped out AEW too because the owner of AEW happens to be the son of the owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
So that's why they can use Daly's place.
Yeah,
Because Daly's place is right behind the arena where the Jaguars play, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so. But yeah, but yeah, that's why because yeah, the Tony Khan is the son of the owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars,
Hmm.
and he's the money train behind AEW. So yeah, so granted they they also hooked on to that the wrestling is essential in Florida because
Right.
nowhere because I think Japan and maybe Mexico are the only two other places in the world that are running wrestling shows right now. Texas hasn't had one. I don't think the greater part of the United States have had one. Like you have to be like unless you're a televised promotion like
Mm-hmm.
Impact Scott is doing it, WWE, AEW, and I think ROH on occasion. They're all televised, so they probably all worked out some kind of deal with whoever to keep going, or they're all in Florida at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, every other indie promotion is on hold right now. They're, so yeah, so I don't know why WWE feels like they need to cover it up because it's all going to come to light eventually.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Like
Grant,
it's kind of sad that they're doing this, trying so hard to hide the fact that a lot of their wrestlers are in fact infected.
yeah,
Like,
because Kayla Braxton said on her own personal Twitter
mm-hmm.
that she got COVID a second time because she got it once way back when. Ooh, they're gonna see me. She got it once way back when, and
Yeah.
then she got it once way back when, and then she got it. She got sick again. So she thought she was done past it. She got sick again. Went to the doctor again. They they said she was positive for COVID again. And so she put on Twitter, it's like, don't be dumb. Let's take it seriously. Like, I got it once. I thought I was immune after that. And I went out and got it again.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, so according to the dirt sheets, they got all pissy about her saying she got it again. And Renee saying, yes, she got it.
Which
So,
I bet you is why John Moxley hasn't been.
yeah, that's why he was out for a month because basically he went on. He got as soon as Renee got it, he went in quarantine, and then he probably tested positive and had to do his own quarantine
Mm-hmm.
and so forth. And so he finally got cleared. It's like, but yeah, they got all pissy because Renee Young and Caleb Braxton said on their own personal Twitter, "Hey, don't be stupid. I got it." Or I wouldn't address the rumors. Like, I'm not fired or anything. I got it. I just have COVID. I'm in isolation.
Yeah.
Like, I feel good. He says, I'm not sitting at home. And so they got super busy about that. So,
Yeah.
which on the opposite spectrum, AEW is telling everybody and their mom who has it. Like, granted, a lot of it's HIPAA rules and whatnot, because unless you get permission from somebody, you can't go around telling people what their medical conditions are because it goes against the law with doctor patient confidentiality and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, granted, there's a lot of that, but if they give you permission, then yeah, like the AEW, they got, I assume they got permission. One of their QT, whatever his name is, I forget it. He teams with Dustin Rhodes. He got coronavirus.
Oh, QT Marshall.
Yeah, that's him. QT Marshall, he got tested positive, so they said, hey, he's sitting at home. So yeah, that's all they can do is like send you home so you're negative. But they're not keeping people in the dark. They're like, hey, this is the reason why somebody's gonna disappear for a month or 2 weeks. Like, they made it clear from the get go that they want to keep doing this, but they want to do it right. And WWE wants to keep doing it, but they're not always taking the right turns.
Mm-hmm.
But see. But back to the matter at hand, yeah. So that's why Apollo Cruz was quote unquote injured by Bobby Lashley's full Nelson.
Which didn't really make sense to me.
Yeah. Which
That
yeah,
seemed a lot like BS to me.
he was just under quarantine.
He got the COVID.
Yep, he got the COVID, so he's just trying to figure out how not to have the COVID.
What was it? Vince said that was, oh, this is just a little bug. It's like the flu.
Well,
Because,
that's
as you know, his wife is small business secretary,
right.
which makes zero sense. Like, your wife, who owns a $1 billion corporation, is small business secretary. Tell me how that fucking works.
Well, I hate to break it to you. Like, nobody, we won't get too political, but nobody on that cabinet's supposed to be, is in the field of what they're supposed to be in the field of.
Oh, I agree.
But yeah. But they also made 90, I think it was $1 million last year. Something to that effect. And they laid off half their staff under the pretense of COVID, but it was actually just their semi-annual spring cleaning. Like, they fire people every year around this time.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like they brought Drake Maverick back on the contract because I guess they felt bad after seeing him cry on his Twitter video. And then, but Heath Ledger, he showed up on Impact Saturday.
Yeah, I saw that. What?
Yeah, so he just got more. He had a probably just had a one more match contract. He did it. He got out. That's it for Heath Slater on in the WWE. And so that's just kind of yeah. They're making all this money, and I don't know why they feel the need to bend the rules or just so they can keep going.
Yeah,
But we can't really stop them, I guess.
true.
It is what it is. Yeah. And so they had a little shit forfeit match, but at least they're questioning the legitness of it on and Raw and Extreme Rules. So that way, when he gets better and comes back, they'll have a real match with Apollo and homeboy MVP. So to determine the real WWE United States champion. And so at least they did the best they could with that scenario, I guess. Now, Jay's favorite match is next.
My favorite match,
Yep.
the eye for an eye match.
Yeah. The rip off of the AEW match. Because they had an eye for an eye match.
Really?
Yeah, back when John Moxley had an eye patch, and he hit one of the Pride and Powerful guys in the eye with a key. So they had an eye for eye match. And so, and I think Chris Jericho pointed that out on Twitter.
Because Chris Jericho.
Yeah. Well, he's invented a lot of matches for WWE. Wouldn't be surprised if he invented that match too.
And, you know, WWE has to cash in.
Yep. Well, do what's popular.
And of course, Seth, quote unquote, puking.
Yeah. Did you like the practical effects there?
What, the
That,
actual eye?
yeah, that little fake lie.
I was like, there's no way they're actually gonna extract an eye.
Yeah. They couldn't legally.
Like, that's like a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Yep.
Like, why would you even try to tease something like that?
To make it to get headlines, to make people get on Twitter and tweet about it, and like, oh no, oh crazy.
Right.
Oh, I did a dumb thing. Don't see me. All right, cool. But yeah, so that match is a little more well, other than everybody trying to gouge, trying to poke things into people's eyes every 5 minutes. The match was pretty good. It'd been a lot more dramatic if they just had the whole thing at the end there, where Ray tries to get him into the steel chairs, and then steel steps, and then he gets elbowed. Then Seth does it, other than the kendo stick and the chair and drop the whole, all the other stuff to
Mm-hmm.
get to that point. Like it would have been a lot. They had the whole match and didn't do that. That'd have been a lot more built up.
Yeah.
But what do I know? But but overall,
It
other
was an
than the
okay
cheese,
match.
yeah, I was a little. I think it was a little cheesy, but I liked it.
Because, you can't really extract somebody's eye.
Right.
All right, the next match was. Um,
It was the Oscar match.
okay, so that was just a fucking ripoff.
True.
Bailey counting to three because she had to share the referee. She's not an actual referee, therefore the match actually.
Well, so far it's canon. They're letting it go.
So they're letting her actually be the Raw Women's Champion, even though she technically did not win.
At the current moment, yes. Whether that's true in an hour after, or in 10 minutes after all's over with, who knows? Who knows, indeed.
Did I set this to? Oh, okay.
But yeah, that match I've seen better out of the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, granted, it was still a good match, but I've seen it more fast paced and more with higher, like more drama filled, I guess. So I wasn't disappointed, but I was more like, well, that's not what I was expecting.
Yeah. You're just kind of like, come on.
Yeah, it's like the two top women in the whole business right now. I think they would have had a if their match would have been shorter or longer. I think it would have been a lot better. But it was in that medium zone where they couldn't do a fast-paced match, but they couldn't like set out a whole story. So I think if it went one way or the other, it would have been a lot better.
Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. So the next match will have to be.
Damn. All right. The next match will be the WWE match, the WWE Heavyweight Championship match, or whatever, WWE Championship match.
Which was a rules versus rules match.
Which I'll admit that's a first. Never seen that before. Yep.
So I think that I think I liked it. It was good to see like one side can't do a lot of stuff and the other can do whatever they want.
Right.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think that I think that they need to implement more unique matches like that.
Yeah. That was very outside the box kind of thinking, and they could tell a good story with that. So I like that.
It's like one guy can hit you with a chair and you can't do anything about it.
Right.
Ooh, pardon me.
When they kept teasing that Drew would eventually use the weapons because they're like that one time he had him at the suplex and he could have thrown him on a table, but he had like turned it midway so it hit the ground, not the table.
Mm-hmm.
So they did it pretty well. I like the outside of the box thinking. I'm hoping, yeah, like you said, down the road they have more matches like that, where not the kind of rules versus rules, but a match you don't see every day.
Something where you can be like, okay,
Yeah,
all right,
so
all right. Mm-hmm.
it's them to kind of get us all to kind of think, kind of go, all right, that's unexpected. We'll see how this goes. Except for just like, oh, it's the same old, same old. Drew's gonna lose, or Dolph's gonna lose. You're gonna win, like, because you never with that kind of stipulation in a match, you never know because when they had those kind of stipulations, they usually put the champion to lose.
Yeah,
So it was interesting to see if they're going to actually give Dolph a championship.
yeah.
Give him a championship and see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay. But
Hopefully they do more with that.
yep, let's hope. Yeah, I'm hoping. Yeah, they do more with that. Show kind of get some different ways of thinking other than the traditional way. Then we had the big one.
The Wyatt Swamp fight
Yep.
between Bray Wyatt and um, Braun Strowman.
Run.
Big boy Braun. He big boy Braun. Braun is Braun.
Yeah. He used to. Did you know he wanted to be a world's strongest man competitor?
Really?
Yep.
He could have been.
Yep. Not, but not since he couldn't break out of the chain that was loosely chained on him.
Yeah, it was. It looked kind of bad.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Yeah.
Um,
I know they're still kind of experimenting with these cinematical uh, wrestling matches. Oops. Yeah, screw this. Yeah. Was, as much as I like the old Bray, I like seeing the Fire Funhouse one and the Fiend.
hmm
Like, I don't like the backtracking that we're doing now with Bray's character. Not a fan.
him going back to his, um,
Roots, essentially.
yeah,
Yeah, like, I love his old character, but there's a reason why he made a whole new character and all that. And like, I know the Fiend showed up at the end of the match, but I would have preferred a more Fiend versus Braun, the regular match, for the whole cinematic swamp match.
yeah.
Yeah. And I guess Bray won in the end. I'm not sure how that works.
I don't either. There was, I guess, in theory, Bray won. That's why I didn't really put a final score last night. I was just like, Bray won.
Yeah, because Bray dragged them into the water, but then they were both struggling to get out of the water, and the Fiend showed up. So technically, the Fiend won that match,
Even though he wasn't. Te-
even though he wasn't in the car.
it's broke my brain a little.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
guess
okay, is he in the match? Did he compete? What?
I'm assuming the symbolism is that a part of Bray. Oh yeah, a part of Bray and Braun together is making uh, the new whatchamacallit, Fiend. That is my thinking.
Yeah, I don't. Not sure
I
what's going on there with that.
Yeah, me either. That's just what I think. Using my brain is that the two of them melded together to make the Fiend. So I assume Braun will be off TV for a couple weeks. Uh, but with Braun not on TV, I'm not sure what they're going to do with the Fiend. I'm not sure if Braun will be there Friday to explain what happened or whatever. It's all really weird.
It is. It's like, what do you even do with that? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. So I guess we'll know more Friday, but
Yeah.
Granted, I didn't watch the. I vaguely remember the old Bray compound match with the New Day. Like I vaguely remember that. And see the other. What was the other option? The other thing. Oh yeah, and that all stemmed from the Hardy family, the Hardys. Granted, I did watch that Hardys match, and that was weird. Like they all had their weirdness. I think my favorite so far was the John Cena theme match because
Oh yeah, the Firefly Funhouse match.
yeah, because it went through all of his big wrestling career spots, like all John Cena's big moments, and like what if he was part of the NWO, and like I enjoyed it. Like it was different for sure. But
That's
yeah,
some good shit.
yep, yeah, and he got away with that line because that's what Vince says to all the random things that come in his head. Like that's what he told John Moxley on like when he was about the people smell thing or whatever the hell he was doing right after he turned heel. Like, what is my objective? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. All right, sorry. But yeah, I think so far my favorite's the Firefly Funhouse one. This one was okay, not my favorite, but it was kind of trippy, I guess, to be expected.
Mm-hmm.
So can't say it was a bad one,
Right.
but wasn't the best for sure. But yeah, that was it. That was the whole shebang. Oh damn, he shot me.
What would you rate the pay per view?
Ah, if we were doing weather grades,
Yeah.
I'd do a B minus. It kept me entertained, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, God, this is the longest thing ever. Like I remember Backlash 2016 or 17 with Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe as the main event. God, that thing was just dragged. You could tell that thing was just kept going and going, and nothing of significance happened. Like so, that was like it was a solid B minus, high C, maybe just a solid B. Kind of everything, nothing to write home about, but it was there. Good lord, I'm getting murdered over here. Yep, there it goes. Like it's like at yeah, a five or six or seven out of 10. If you wanted to go that route, you're not gonna write home about it, but it's gonna keep you entertained.
Yeah. I give it about a B.
But
It was okay. It wasn't like the world's greatest match
right,
or pay per view or whatever. But it was okay for a B size pay per view.
yep, that is
And And next month is SummerSlam.
About goddamn time. Scooby.
It'll be the day after my birthday, August 23rd.
You don't have birthdays, Jay.
What do you mean I don't have birthdays?
You don't have birthdays.
Why don't I have birthdays?
Because you're gay and gay people don't have birthdays.
I'm not gay.
How do we know that, Jay?
I'm not attracted to men.
I have my doubts.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now I'm not attracted to men.
What if you're a little attracted to men?
I'm not. At all. Like I have zero attraction to men.
There are droids everywhere.
Oh, I need to do that. That's what I'm
Fuck you. No, Obi-Wan didn't kill that motherfucker. I did.
Huh?
I'm playing Star Wars Battlefront 2 now. And Obi-Wan Kenobi stole my kill.
What an asshole.
I guess that was technically a droid ship. That makes sense. No, I don't want to be a Chewbacca. I will be Anakin.
You sure you don't want to be a Chewie?
I'm sure.
Well, why not?
Because I just get murdered by a tank in 10 seconds. Good lord. Alright, let's see if I can not die in 10 seconds. Right. You know what SummerSlam means, Jay?
What?
It's time to pay pipers. Oh god, that tank's back. Run!
Ah, yes. Our bets are back on. Now, as far as what we're going to bet on, why would we tell you that now? Come on. We're not that evil. Or are we?
About eviled in my pants just now.
Oh my god. Like, so I'm hoping a lot of things change in SummerSlam.
Bastardo.
But as you know, we're in COVID times right now, so
True.
it's gonna be a tough time.
Yep. Especially since all the people who want to see it at SummerSlam, we can't.
Yeah. Because they got the COVIDs.
Or they're not going to work because of the COVIDs.
Yeah.
They shot me. They did bring Ali back tonight. Oh, that's General Grievous. Oh shit, this. Oh god, he's right there. Oh, I died. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how the supposed biggest party of the year will be.
Won't be exactly a party now, will it?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure they're going to try their best to make it a party.
Biggest party of the summer match or something. You know,
Something.
something stupid.
They'll try their best.
And we'll sit there and watch them
Really?
attempt.
Fucking Uriah killed him.
Fucking go lay down so I can finish this quest.
Yeah, you tell him, Jay.
What you want? Need more rage.
Are you gonna lay down?
Oh,
Be a lazy
God.
peon? No. God damn it!
Fuck. That was all my coinage. You whore.
What a whore. What the hell I...
You know, there's a, what you call it? A Urdu name. That old, that's whore, but not pronounced the way we would pronounce it.
Hmm.
Yeah, because if you listen to the comedian Kamel, I forget his last name. He is from, I think he's from Pakistan. Yeah. Hey, victory. He's from Pakistan, and apparently the Pakistan, there's a name in Pakistan that's whore. It's whore. The O-R with a hard O-R.
Whore.
Whore.
I'm a whore. And make it a strong inflection. Make sure you realize you's a fucking whore.
Well, that's racist, but okay.
How's that racist?
Because the name means angel and it's Urdu.
So I gave him a compliment. That's not racist.
It's a person's name, Jay. That'd be like me calling you dickhead as your name.
I knew someone whose actual name is Shithead.
Shetty. Sheffy.
Speak, friend.
I speak friend.
Go forth to victory.
Go for to victory.
Go for your victory.
Maybe I don't wanna.
Maybe I do.
How's your Fortnite download?
Well, last I checked, it was 3, but now we're up to 5.4 out of 22.2.
Good lord. How fast is your internet there?
Under a gig? 5 meg. And our 5G or what is it? It's the basic internet. We don't got that fiber.
San Antonio should have Google Fiber.
The rich people got that Google Fiber. I ain't got no Google Fiber.
The rich people.
Yeah, there's all sorts of rich people here. I just shot my friend in the face, apparently.
Way to go. Way
Yep.
to go.
That's what I do.
What did they ever do to you?
Not entirely sure yet, but give it time. Yeah, suck on it. Suck on it long. Can y'all at least try to pretend like you're helping me here?
It's too far.
Fuck you. I don't like that. I don't like when things come into frame. I don't know where they're from. Woo! Killed him with a grenade. Now they're all gonna kill me because I'm here. Yep, here they come. Oh god, there's two of you. Shit. Shit in the hat. Ooh, Luke Skywalker. We have rich Mormons here. We got rich white people. We got rich Hispanic people. We got all sorts of rich people, Jay.
So you're saying San Antonio's a bunch of rich folks?
No, I'm saying the northern part of San Antonio's a bunch of rich folks. Did you not? Thank you. Oh, you're Boba Fett. That's why you're some bitch to kill. Fat thing, thick as hell. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry, random Chewbacca. Yeah. You're all doing solid work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all these people.
They're doing amazing work. Best work ever.
Yep. Oh, good lord.
I've always thought that we did the most amazing job ever in life. It's crazy.
My dick's crazy.
I could have lived the rest of my life never needing to know that.
Well, don't ever stick your dick in crazy, Jake.
How do you stick your dick in crazy?
Well, some bitches are crazy.
I've
Yeah?
assumed you've been with a crazy bitch.
Well, yes. You know her.
Yeah, I do.
Her name's Dana. And she outright will tell you she's a little crazy. She got the bipolar.
And somehow you're attracted to that.
Well, sometimes sticking your dick in crazy is the best way to go, Jay.
Sure. Still a virgin, wouldn't know.
Well, when you stick your dick in crazy, you're gonna know. Trust me.
Really.
Yep. Because there's always consequences to sticking your dick in crazy.
So don't stick my dick in crazy?
Unless you're ready for the consequences of sticking your dick in crazy. If you're ready for the consequences, go for it. By all means.
How about I don't do that?
Well, sometimes they're the best lovers slash the people who will care for you forever. But don't ever fuck with them, Jay.
I don't fuck with anybody.
But don't ever fuck with them. Yeah, I pushed him down.
What else can we? Oh, since we are half gaming lounge right now, what do you think about the Xbox Series X and the PS5?
You mean the binder around the Wi-Fi router?
Look, the design is different.
That it certainly is. Ooh, I can jump high. But I think with all things, I have to wait till they show me something legit.
Like something compelling.
Yeah, like, well, show me. Don't show me trailers. Show me gameplay.
Yeah.
Show me your product in use. It's all.
Don't just wave your dick around. Actually, let me see it inside somebody.
Basically, yeah.
I don't know why I thought of that.
Hey, well, it's the best way to describe it. So, okay, I'll give you that one.
That came out of nowhere. I don't even know what the fuck is wrong with me, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to ask, since you're still in the television business, how are things holding up in terms of you going back and forth to work and
Well, the short answer is I don't feel essential as much as I feel expendable.
really?
Yeah, right. Because we've had in our company
Mm-hmm.
just our 100 some odd people who 85% of them are now working from home.
Mm-hmm.
We've had 13 COVID scares and 2 people who actually have gotten it.
You have not gotten it, have
Not that I am aware of. If I have it, I'm asymptomatic.
you? Yeah.
But none of my family's got it, and I've seen them twice since the lockdown.
That's good.
Yeah.
I always worry how your family is. I don't want to. Always hope that they, can avoid the whole.
Yeah, they're pretty much self-isolating. Like, my nephews were homeschooled to begin with, so this was not much of a move for them.
Mm-hmm.
The middle brother, the one with the light show, he's moving to Franklin, of all places.
Why?
He's got a nice little acre of land out there.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna be close to where all the white people in Texas are made.
What?
Mumford's where all the white people in Texas are made, as opposed to Calvert, where
Strength.
Level up.
yeah.
So, have you seen my shorter clips on jjoneslive.com?
That was recently. I've been a little busy
Fair enough.
because one of those 13 people that got exposed to COVID was a director.
Mm-hmm.
His wife got it, but he didn't for some reason.
So you
But
had to quarantine.
yeah, he had to self quarantine for 2 weeks, and so in those 2 weeks, I basically filled in for him on night side. They took me off mornings for 2 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
which was a nice change of pace. But right afterwards, I went back to mornings, and then everybody and their mom took a vacation. So yeah, it's been fun. But I'm on my own vacation, so suck a dick.
Oh, you're on vacation now?
Yeah, yeah. Uh, Not going anywhere for obvious reasons,
Yeah.
but I'm technically on vacation, so I'm sitting at my house for the next week, scratching my balls and my butt and killing goddamn sugar ants, motherfuckers.
Killing what?
Sugar ants?
Sugar ants?
Yeah. They snuck in through my damn windshield, the
Mm-hmm.
window, and now they nested, and now I gotta fucking deal with their asses.
Does your apartment complex have like a
Uh, Pest control? Yeah.
yeah.
I was seeing if I could deal with it just internally because you can't see them on the outside. They're just right. They're like in between my two. I have a sliding window. They're in
Mm-hmm.
between two sliders, and so I just got a bunch of vinegar, sprayed it at them.
Mm-hmm.
Seems to be knowing them out, but they're not dying as much as I want them to die.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna take a vacuum to them sometime this week. See what happens. I'm gonna murder them all, Jay. I'm gonna murder them all. Murder, Jay. Murder. Murder.
Murder.
Murder.
Okay.
Now, Jay,
Yes.
have you watched the Dark Side of the Ring specials?
I have seen a couple of them. I
Which
saw the part one, part two with Chris
Benoit?
Benoit.
Benoit.
I saw the one about the Owen Hart incident.
Good ones to watch.
And they're all on Vice News, as I recall.
And illegally on YouTube too,
Yeah.
as I've watched them.
Shit, I've been doing so much YouTube watching, it's not even funny.
Same. But should definitely watch the New Jack one to see how crazy New Jack is.
More than he already is.
Jay, I don't use the N word lightly, as you know.
That's true.
But that N word's crazy.
So basically, what you're telling me is that
Yeah,
nigga's
sure.
crazy.
Yep. Grant,
Shit.
he had a very shitty childhood, so I get why he's crazy.
Was he bullied as a child?
Uh,
Wow.
no, his dad periodically beat the shit out of him and threatened to kill his mom in front of him until
Yeah,
his
that'll do something to you.
until his mom killed his dad.
I'm sorry,
until,
what?
until I think his mom killed his dad in self defense.
Did she get charged?
Nah, he was a little sparing with the details, so I'm not exactly sure what happened.
Yeah, I know. Like,
I killed myself. That's great. Uh,
like, I would think at that point, like, you definitely have. If it's in self-defense, he had to have done something to have caused her to kill him.
well,
You know.
I think he was currently choking her, and she had a knife.
Hmm.
I had to rewatch the episode to recall the event. But basically, yeah, that was his childhood.
Yeah, so I can see why New Jack's a bit insane.
And then he got 4 justifiable homicides after that, as you do.
You know, normal stuff.
Yep.
Not like there's anything he did crazy.
Yeah. So I think, I think that was gay. And they were talking about the mass transit incident with all that.
The kid lied. I
Yeah.
honestly think that. I mean, yeah, it was an extreme match, but he.
Well, he oh god, this got murdered. Oh, I'm so watching. He basically said he was 21. He got trained by one of the best trainers in the business, but basically the the matches he had were with 2 little guys, and they always worked together, and that was the extent of his experience.
Yeah.
And they interviewed one of the little guys because he came with the dude to that ECW show, and he saw it go down, and basically that whole family was kind of a dick.
The family of the of
The
mass transit.
yeah, the master transit guy, because basically they brought these 2 guys because they're the ones they always wrestled the master transit dude,
Mm-hmm.
and so they brought him for what you would call it. After everything was said and done, I think the dad of Master Transit, they drove him there like at
Mm-hmm.
night. They all carpooled
Mm-hmm.
because the 2 little guys who were, I think, backstage or whatever, they didn't like try to murder everybody because homeboy fucked up. He basically left them there at the ECW show. He was like, "I'm not driving y'all back. Screw you guys." Because I think they went to the hospital afterwards. But yeah, he's like, "Yeah, I'm not taking you guys with me. Screw you guys." He left them there because I think the transit dude, he was supposed to help him out. Damn, I can't remember this episode for shit. But he was supposed to help him out, he like basically kind of was like, nah, he went in business for himself, as a expressionist said. Basically, he was looking out for himself, and then so they got all the dad got all pissy when the two guys didn't help his son.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's like basically he's like, hey, I'm gonna wrestle New Jack, not you guys, and I'm gonna get a bigger paycheck because of it. So yeah, what are you supposed to do? But plus, it was also New Jack, and they're just like
And
two
he's
little guys.
mad,
Yeah, and it's two old and it's two little dudes. Like, what do you expect them to do?
right?
And they do
Now,
that.
he didn't die in the ring. He died afterwards.
Yeah, he died complications of the gastro bypass surgery. He sued New Jack and ECW and all them, but lost because everybody and their mom said, "Damn, I got murdered there." Oh shit, that's why. Everybody and their mom testified to. He said he was 21 and
Yeah.
trained by Killer Kowalski. Paul Heyman said it. New Jack said it. Blah blah blah. Everybody, like, they all witnessed it, and so when he was like, they're all when they try to sue and say they're all liable for it, yeah, they had no case because basically,
He lied.
he lied, and
And
that's
I don't wish death on anybody,
right.
but like at the same time, you fucked up.
Yeah,
Like in a way, you had what you had coming to.
yeah, and that's how the whole karma thing works. Like,
Like
yeah,
why would you
like
even why would you even lie about that? Like
well, he wanted to seem like he was one of the boys, and granted, as a lifetime wrestling fan, and hell, I would want to seem like one of the boys. But yeah, when I'm that's Kyle Randy, he just murdered me in like 2 seconds. Yeah, if I was in a wrestling match, and what they make sure everybody knows in that document is if you say you're going to do something, a spot with New Jack, like, yeah, you're going to do a spot with New Jack, like, the guy said to New Jack, open me up, like, to give him some color, to blade him, basically.
yeah, you tell New Jack to do something like that, he will do it.
Yeah, and I think he was, and the other thing with New Jack is you got to sell. Because if you don't sell his punches or whatnot, that's when you get in trouble. That's when if you don't sell his punches and you say, hey, open me up, that's when he takes out what he did to the new Mass Transit guy. He took out a scalpel and opened him up the hard way. He didn't blade him, he just cut his damn forehead. And gave him a nice little deep scar across his forehead. Because, yeah. And that's what, he also beat up a very old man.
Oh yeah, 69-year-old man.
Yeah, because of the same thing, because New Jack didn't know that guy from 10 minutes before they wrestled, as he puts it. And so he didn't know that guy's whole gimmick was that he's a tough man. He didn't sell. So when he didn't sell any of New Jack's like chair shots, New Jack got pissed, but he didn't realize that was the whole stick.
Because no one told New Jack.
Yep.
When
And
you don't tell New Jack, you're fucked.
basically, like, because he beat the crap out of that old man because he thought that old man was just being a dick to him. He wasn't. He was just, that was his whole gimmick. That'd be like putting New Jack and John Cena in a match, and John Cena was doing John Cena things, but New Jack had never seen a John Cena match before. It would have the same result.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not enough.
So basically, and the other time that there's an ECW show, and Wrestling with Regret actually just reviewed it not too long ago. I think it was one of the Guilty as Charged matches. 2001, maybe? Yeah, it seems like the right one. Where New Jack was on doing a top spot. It was doing like a spot off a rise, like a little a scaffold thing.
Mm-hmm.
With a guy named, I think it was Tommy Vick.
Mm-hmm.
And they got up there, and basically the dude tried to pull out the last second, so he got nervous.
It's too far away.
And like, apparently that's also something you don't do with New Jack. Say you're gonna do a spot and not do it. Because they got all the way up there. The dude tried to back out. And then he basically pulled him down. And the dude landed on top of him, partially blinding New Jack in the right eye and fracturing his skull, giving him brain damage. And you know what New Jack did in return?
Mm.
He was put in another match with him because that was seen smart at the time. Damn it! Oh, we won. And they're in a scaffold match. And basically, he was going to throw him outside of the ring, but the dude was so big, he made it to it was like stacks of tables. He made it hit the tables, therefore just landed straight through them, except for going outside the ring and killing him. So New Jack was trying to kill him. He luckily did not. So that's New Jack as a person.
New Jack. You'll never see him in WWE.
No, like, I think at first they probably would have hired him, but no, he has too much heat. He's too much a liability.
Yeah.
Like,
Especially now? No. There is no way.
He pulled a knife on the dude, for God's sake. In a wrestling match. In 2015. Like, who does that?
New Jack.
Apparently so. And I was a New Jack fan forever until he pulled that knife on that dude. I was like, what are you doing, New Jack? Like, come on, man. You're better than that. Because when you see him, like, when he's not in the wrestling ring, and he's, like, talking like a person, he's a funny, normal guy. There's just something about being in that ring.
That possesses him to, like, go insane.
Yeah. He is not thinking with all cylinders when he's in the ring. Which he wasn't thinking with all cylinders to begin with, but definitely not.
He wasn't originally thinking with all cylinders, and then a few more kind of came off.
Yeah. Because, he essentially got famous for pissing people off, too, back in I think it was in Smoky Mountain Wrestling with Jim Cornette. And it's predominantly in Louisville, Louisville, which is all the wrestling fans there are predominantly white. And guess what his stick was?
Wasn't a real fan of those guys.
Yep. So he would go out there every night trying to get white people to almost damn near riot and kill and try to go kill him, which he did successfully. So yeah, that didn't help his mental state either. Trying to get in where your whole character is just to piss people off, to piss white people off.
It's like, all right, so here's the pitch. I'm gonna go out to the ring. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna say, "Fuck all you crackers, you bunch of crackers, stupid ass white folk." Let's see how well this goes.
Essentially, what he did for 2 years.
How he didn't die is beyond me.
Well, that's probably because Jim Cornette had a good sense of good security. By the way, have you heard about all the allegations that's happened in the last couple months?
Of
All the wrestlers, all of them.
all of them, every last
Oh.
one of them.
Not every last one of them, but I know Joey Ryan was in there, Jay Lethal was in there, Will Ospreay was in there, Marty Scroll was in there. Let's see, Jim Cornette and his wife were in there. Tessa Blanchard was back in there again.
I'm assuming whatever happened was a bad time.
Yeah, it was basically somebody started. It was the hashtag Speaking Up movement of all these female wrestlers who've had to deal with men sexually harassing, assaulting, or raping them over the years in the indie level of professional wrestling.
Okay.
The biggest offender being Joey Ryan, who has, just from the few tweets I've seen, I haven't seen all of them. I've seen just 4 or 5 about him. While being engaged and or married, has hit on multiple women, tried to I guess lie his way into their hotel rooms, tried to hold their hands while wearing his engagement ring and whatnot. Let's see. He's trying to make out with about a half a dozen women. Yep, a lot of scummy things a dude who's in a loving relationship probably shouldn't be doing when he's about to get married.
Okay.
Oh, and he hit on the. There's a wrestler who just turned 18, but her whole gimmick was she was a wrestling prodigy at 17 or whatever. She's from Texas, Houston, and Joey Ryan was hitting on that.
Good Lord.
A 17-year-old when he's like my age.
Boy.
And he's basically like, I can't wait till you turn 18.
What?
Yeah, he's like, I can't wait till you turn legal because I'm gonna hit that. Yeah.
Just.
Yeah.
Just.
Then, yeah. And the kicker of all that is he released a addressing the allegations video Saturday, which is like 54 minutes long.
Really?
Yep, and granted, I didn't watch it. I don't want to watch it. Don't need to watch it. But
I'm good.
yeah, somebody who watched basically is like, all he said in that video was it was all part of the gimmick, blah blah blah. And then he like basically teared down all the women, all the top accusers. Like, well, if she didn't like want to make out or whatever, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. I was like, come on, guy. He didn't like. I don't think he fully even apologized. He was just like,
It was
here's
more of a look here. Look,
yeah,
listen.
it was the my side of the story kind of hour video. Hey, Jim Cornette's wife constantly hits on me. Like, and he had like Twitter DMs to back himself up. Like, she constantly hits on me, and because
Is
basically,
Cornette okay with this?
oh, wait to the end here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she constantly hits on me. Apparently, she gets a string of guys from Jim Cornette's promotion to be her sex slaves, and
Huh?
when they try to break up with her, he uses the other wrestlers to beat the guy up, or she will make their life a living hell. And she was telling this guy about she slashed some dude's tires and basically went, "Oops, I guess he's gonna have a hard time getting to the show tonight or whatever." And she like slashed all four of the tires.
What a fresh hell.
And the kicker of all that was that Jim Cornette is okay with that. He sometimes watches them have sex.
I
Yeah.
so his wife is I'm assuming pretty abusive, and he's a voyeur. Cool.
Yeah, she's more of a she's a well she's more mentally verbally abusive because obviously she could try to get physical, but that's a whole bunch of guys who lift more than she's probably weighs, so she can't get too physical with them. But
She'll sure as hell try, it sounds like.
she's she's more domineering as, and she whoever she picks, she takes control of their life, and basically you're in this till they say you're out, and if you try to leave on your own terms, you basically they're gonna push you out of the wrestling business. So yeah, those are the two big stories that came out of that. A lot of the wrestlers apologized and said clarified the error of their ways. I know Will Ospreay, he clarified. Don't remember off the top of the hand what he did or how he apologized, but I know I saw him at least apologize because I follow him on Twitter. But yeah, Tessa Blanchard, Tully's daughter. That's how she lost the champ. How she got kicked out of Impact, fired. I think she got accused of being a bully in the locker room again, and Impact have had enough, so they just fired her.
Hmm.
And then let's see who else. I think everybody else. Ro Jay Lethal. He hasn't dressed. I don't think he's dressed in one way or the other. But ROH, the people who used to work at ROH are like, hey, y'all dragged us into the office to talk about this. You interviewed us, blah blah blah. We told you the story, gave you all the evidence, and then you're all like, nah, okay, whatever. And just let it go.
That's uh
Yeah, so it was a. It's basically it's getting kicking all the people who've been making wrestling, making all those small indie portions of indie promotions of wrestling, getting them basically out because we're gonna we're gonna do better now. We're gonna be better.
We gonna be good. We good, man. We gonna do good.
Yeah, because it was on the heels of the Black Lives Matter movement and the suicide of the wrestler in Japan, Hana.
Mm,
Yeah, like basically after that, they're like, "All right, we're gonna block all the Twitter trolls that give us a hard time. We're not gonna respond to them or give them a second chance. Basically, we're just gonna block all of them. If you don't
mm-hmm.
like, if you don't like them, block them." And then after that, it's kind of like, let's make wrestling a little better too because shit, things like that are happening.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of on the heels of all that. To if we're we're attempting to make America a better place. Why not attempt to make wrestling better place for everybody?
Right.
And can't say if they done it, but they did run a lot of people out who were bad with the business.
Yeah.
So, Mark, so all the credit, good credit to them. They let making the Homer train come around for all the people, for some of the people who needed it, and that's on Black Lives Matter, Jay.
Yep.
Jay, do you believe that all lives matter?
Well, yes.
So, are you an all lives matter person?
Hmm.
Are you an all lives matter person?
Sure.
So you're not a Black Lives Matter person?
You would do that.
Well, I think the best way I saw somebody sum it up in a really easy way, even for Christians to understand. I think it's in the Bible. There's somewhere in there, and I don't can't remember the scripture for the life of me.
Mm-hmm.
That there's a story that Jesus was leading 100 sheep, and that storm was coming. One of the sheep got away. He left the other 99, and they asked, "Why are you leaving us?" Because he answered, "Because y'all are not the ones who are in trouble right now. Like, oh, because you're the ones who are not in danger right now." So that's basically sums it up. It is an all lives matter thing, but let's stop shooting random black people in the streets. Like, come on, it's not that hard of a thing to do.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Jay,
Yes.
would you have sex with a honeydew melon?
No.
Okay, just wanted to make sure you haven't got to that arena of horniness yet. You can still be saved, Jay. Good for you.
Okay.
When you start fucking food, that's when that's when you're at the point of no return. Don't fuck your food, Jay.
I'm not gonna fuck my food.
Good. Just keep it that way. Don't fuck your food. And on that note, Jay, I shall sign off. Because there ain't no way I'm going to be on Fortnite tonight. Because I'm at 10.5 out of 22.2. And that's after being on this phone call for an hour and 42 minutes.
Yeah.
But super butts. We'll see you later on this week. If we have a Fortnite night where I touch your butt with my butt.
Okay.
Now suck a penis. And then say it was a banana. Because good night. That made no sense, but do it. Yeah.
No.
Put a banana in your mouth, Jay. It helps with your cramps.
Yes, I know.
Put a fat banana in your mouth. It also stops you from having diarrhea. Interesting fact.
Good to know.
It's nature's Imodium. That's what it is. It's nature's Imodium. So there you go. You can sleep well tonight knowing that a banana can keep you from shitting your pants.
Okay.
Now on that note, I am leaving you.
Okay.
All right, you have a good night.
All right, man.
Bye.
Bye. And that was Sean as we talked about the wrestling industry, Extreme Rules, what's coming up for SummerSlam, all that in a bag of chips. Mm.
Select your hero. Please move behind the barrier. Engaging fortifications. One, two, three. Prepare for battle. Select your hero. Fight.
Flight routine activated.
Fight. Match point. Score 2-4. Prepare for battle. Select your hero. Fight. Match point.
Ever get that feeling, deja vu?
Score 2-4. Prepare for battle. Select your hero. Fight. Match point. I will roar the sky. Defeat. Play of the game. Now arriving at the Ilios well.
Apagando las luces.
Damn it!
Enemy needs 10 kills to
I
win.
don't quit till the fight's done.
Apagando las luces. Do something. La oscuridad te espera. La oscuridad te espera. Do something.
Knock me down and I'll keep getting back up.
Fire in the hole! Cease your resistance. La oscuridad te espera. Nerf this.
My business? Allow me.
La oscuridad te espera.
Don't change things up.
Do something. La oscuridad te espera.
Da-da-da-da-da. Puppy. Da-da-da-da-da. Puppy. Aw. Da-da-da-da-da. Puppy. Da-da-da-da-da. Puppy. Aw. Puppy power.
Play of the game.
Fight for it.
Traveling to Hanamura. 3, 2, 1. Fight.
I don't quit till the fight's done.
My business? You get me riled up. They are getting on my nerves.
Meteor strike!
Da-da-da-da-da.
Now entering the temple. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Mm, 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 mm,
Keep the skies clear for me.
Alright, people, let's fuck shit up, shall we?
Can I get, like, one more tank? Can I get a Reinhardt?
Just like in training. Visualize, then execute.
I could
Can I
change,
get
but
one more tank so it's not all DPS?
yeah, I could change, but then you would have no healer.
No, you're my lifeline.
You needed a doctor?
You're my lifeline, my guy.
Maintaining connection. This is
Arise, motherfucker!
I'm taking care of you.
I'm gonna go to the right or the left.
Let's get you back out there.
Junkrat, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get point.
Well, get over here so I can heal you.
Everyone, on the objective.
It's okay, we on.
I claim this objective. Stand with me.
Connection ongoing. You needed a doctor?
Nice, good job, good job.
Objective A.
Let's go.
Commence attack on objective B.
Let's get you back out there. Helden sterben nicht.
Thank you, Mercy. Can you damage boost me for a second?
I am even stronger.
Heroes never die.
Yeah, they got me.
Alright, I got 3 of them in a grab, I'm sorry.
Hello.
Die Wunder
That
der
was pretty
modernen
good,
Medizin.
but thank you, thank you. I should have
We
looked back.
seriously need another tank.
Yeah.
Mercy, and
Widow,
the High
hey, you're in bronze. Can we get you as a tank?
We still need you. Good as new.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay.
McCree, yes.
Worked for me.
Score 2-0.
They just said, "Can you guys not?"
That was a phenomenal flank. McCree, I fucking love you.
Select your hero.
But can I please get another tank?
Yeah, we could use another tank. We could do that. There we go. Good job.
Because, like, I'm just in my placement matches, and I'm a pretty damn good Orisa. or a great Zarya. But please.
I'll be watching over you.
I lost many good soldiers here. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Well, it's high noon somewhere now.
Damage boost engaged.
Ourselves in glorious combat!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ryan crouch.
Attackers incoming.
Yeah.
Maintaining connection.
Objective A.
Where does it hurt? All over me. I'm taking care of
Ryan, get back.
Someone's on
Ryan,
point.
One tip of advice: don't just charge after the enemy. I'm sorry, Mercy.
good as new.
Mercy, you can shift to me.
Let me get you patched up. Heroes never die. I'm taking care of you.
Someone's over here, Junk. Let's get him. Let's get him.
Tactical necessity.
Let me get you patched up.
Junk, let's go. Let's go. Let's get in there. Junk, stick at.
You needed a doctor?
Enemy contact.
Sigma going up. Mercy behind you.
Come here, get stabilized.
He's all the way up. All the way up.
Let's get you back out there.
There's a beta up here on the left side of the point. Arise, motherfucker!
Let's get you back in the fight.
It's the iris.
We got this. Hold on.
Aw shit. Aw shit.
Immer unterbricht mich jemand bei der
We
Arbeit.
got this.
30 seconds remaining.
Come on. Hold them off. They're gonna try the hardest right now. That's how we fucking do it.
GG.
Play of the game.
Why not my Marcy? Was I not cool enough? I'm gonna reward myself because I think I'm amazing. And there you go, folks. That'll do it for me for tonight. I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye. We'll be back tomorrow on J Jones Live.